Here's a knife project I'm going to start. I'm going to clean up these three for a friend of mine, and I keep that one. This is a story of a storage failure. So we got leather and some rust issues. I'll pull these out so you can take a better look. So this is what I got here I'm going to work with. I'll go from left to right. It's a Marine Corps knife, KBAR. Actually, I'm not sure it's KBAR. I think they might have switched brands on that. But this is the better condition of them all here. And then this is a KBAR. And you can't even hardly tell that that's stacked leather in there. Here's a sheath. So I'm hoping a lot of that's just mud that can wash off. And then here's the full size. It's not too bad. I got good hopes for it. And I think this sheath will clean it up a little bit. I'll put some soap on it. Maybe some a light wash of distilled white vinegar. Dilute it down just to kill some of the bacteria and the mold that's growing in there. And then this is this Bowie knife. And still a side knife with it. So, at any rate, he said I could have this one if I clean these up. But when I look at this, I've never had the KBAR, and I'm really liking it. It's like a more on steroids. So, and this is just a shortened version of it. So anyways, this is a before and after. This will be a before, and this shouldn't even be much of a big deal on getting this stuff to look better. Some leather conditioner or whatnot, and it shouldn't be too difficult. And I'll just we'll shoot this video, and then when I'm done, I'll show you. So. See this? They show up when it's freezing out. They show up for a workout. Okay, that's commitment. Okay, we ain't afraid of no cold weather. Alright, so this here's my kit, my fitness kit. It's pretty minimal, and so it won't take long to go over. I deal with different types of gravity sources. I have a various logging chain, tire chains that I use, a dumbbell set. I use water. This here is just aluminum pole, but I got a garage. It'll tip that up. Ah, get off! I think that's orange. Quit. Get away. So this is a garage door pulley, you know, and just some rubber coated wiring, and you get a lot done with that. In fact, I can get done everything pretty much that you need to get done. I can hit every body part between calisthenics and this kit I got right here. So I'll show you a different way to use these chains. When you attach them to like a weight bar, the farther you lift the chain off the ground, the heavier it gets. When you attach it to a dumbbell or a barbell, that's the effect you get. It's kind of like nana. So you know, the farther you're pulling off the ground, it incrementally gets heavy. So it's a good thing to use, like if you're stuck at a weight. You know, you need a few more pounds to get to that 300-pound bench, whatever you're doing. That's a good way to deal with that. So. So my movement here is I'm reaching forward a little bit. Okay, this was taught to me by Larry Pacifico, by the way. And I'm bringing forward, it says straight down. You get more of a stretch here, so it's similar to if you're down and you're reaching up. Between this and reaching up for a pull down, this is kind of what the single dumbbell row is going to do. You want to just come a little bit forward. Keep your mind that this is where your weight of your body's coming down on, so that just keeps you nice and balanced when you direct the weight right over this foot, this lead foot. So, just slightly break the horizontal here with your elbow. You know, just try to get up. Instead of having your arm being lower, get it up, get your elbow up. So remember, it's all about the elbows. It's all about the direction that the elbows are moving. And that's the key with pretty much every exercise. Where's the path of travel of your elbows? Alright, so doing sled pull here. I'm going to pull this sled up the hill. It's about 45 degree. I don't know, not quite 100 yards. So the other way, if I keep moving, my feet constantly moving, not stop, then it's going to keep constant resistance on it like this. Or if I just take a few steps, then pull, a few steps, then pull, there's a little bit less resistance in going this way. Your feet like this, close down like that, it's going to be your lower quads. It's going to mimic a hack squat. It's going to insulate your quads around your knee joints right there. That's really good like that. You're just taking little steps and then row. So this exercise is a little more self-explanatory. It's just simply getting up the mountain and dragging stuff up the mountain, which I do most of the time. There's not any really even ground around here, so either going up or down. But being able to drag gear up is what I would train for. Snowshoeing, backpacking, hunting, whatever. So this is what this exercise would simulate. Alright, so this part of the hill is pretty mean. This is the hill I always fall on when I'm coming home after I have an overnighter, and I come down here and I always end up face planting in the snow. But get you an angle on that. but it's just coordination. Row, step, step. See, that's a big stretch there. This is like doing a pull down. You know, the angle when you're talking about where the path of which your elbows move. It's just a pull down right here, or chin up. You know, at the angle I'm at. You don't want a lot of bend in your wrist. Try to keep them straight. You don't be doing this like I may have been doing. But just find a relaxing fit, and don't try to fight the weight by turning the wrist. Just let it kind of pull it comfortable. So anyways, that's just some practical use. I'm using less weight today. I'm making this part of the video afterthought. I realized I didn't have video of this, even though I was talking about doing it. And so these last couple of videos have been a day later from what it was before. So you got water weight, you got chains. You can go to a scrap yard, you know, and get brake drums. There's a lot of things you can do to learn how to negotiate with gravity. And for real world wilderness type stuff, you know, hiking, hunting, doing whatever you're doing. And, so anyways, I hope this gives you some ideas. And you got anything to say, you know, go right on ahead and say, and that's cool with me. So, thanks for watching. Alright, so here's the result of cleaning up these knives. I just used distilled white vinegar to get the rust off of there. And I used this leather conditioner to get the sheaths. This is how the sheaths come out. They have a lot more life to them. More color to them, and a little more flexible. So I just paid attention to get into the threadings in there, and I put it on there pretty thick, so just give it some time to soak in inside the leather there. And cleaned up pretty nice. This one was really rough. It's still got some blemishes on it, but that's apparently that's etched in. The vinegar didn't do much for it, but it got the rust off, so still cleaned up quite well. And here's my BK9, Becker BK9. So that's just a project I was doing while I was working out, kind of working at it here and there, and Just thought that you might enjoy seeing that. This is a sheath solution with a backer. It's just a $6 machete sheath that I cut down to size. I think this leather is off a battle horse knife, I believe, and that works pretty well. It's nice and snug in there.
About to go with the wall of her, let's stick in the shinty bone, the brick, the brack, the crack, and all. Let's call it an Irish pub. Caffrey's not complaining about the Guinness, but the cabbage crap, the either one of me panic track. We'll call it an Irish pub. While all big folk to split upon the holy book, the only crack you get is a slap in the air. While all big folk to laugh and burst your filthy mug, if you draw one more shot, it may bear. The drinks and pay the cost we got as an Irish pub. The quick one in the filthy pub, the black glass across the lug of the lady. Oh, the dirty drunk we got as an Irish pub. It's over to me, over to you. We'll step along the avenue. Who the hell is running through? We got us an Irish pub. While all big folk to spread upon the holy book, the only crack you get is a slap in the air. While all big folk to laugh and burst your filthy mug, if you drop one more shot, I'll give me beer. As they can pick the fights, we'll call it an Irish pub. Plastic cups are polished for all, we'll hose the blood right out the door and let the knuckles back for more. We got us an Irish pub. While all big folk to swear upon the holy book, the only crack you'll get is a slap in the air. While all big folk to love and burst your filthy mug, if you draw one more shot, I'll give me beer. In the morning, Gary on, kiss me, I'm Irish, Molly Malone, a bunch of slant, you punk my home, we got us an Irish pub. Let's break the punches, strip the willows, strike me up the rakes, and Malone, and let me never run so shallow, we got us an Irish pub. While all big folk to swear upon the holy book, the only crack you get is a slap in the air. While all big folk to laugh and burst your filthy mug, if you draw one more shot, I'll give me beer.
This is my improvised gym and weight room fitness center, and like I said, I can hit every muscle group in here just about. I mean, you know, I can mimic other exercises that would otherwise need equipment, like a hack squat machine. But here's how I do my pulleys, my pull downs. I just have this hooked on there like that. And then suspend this from an armature, and I'm rolling. So maybe I'll go into more detail about this, or otherwise, or at least show how I use it and do different exercises. There isn't really much more to say about this. But this is all very cheap stuff. You know, I got this half price, and then that was half price. So I got 70 pounds of weights for $70. I got this from Walmart. They're junk, they're already falling apart, but I got 6 months use out of them, so you know, I guess I got some money out of it. You know, my roll barrel is free. This is my sled, my pull sled I use. in the winter time, so it functions greatly. So it's pretty easy, you know, if you got the will to do it and the drive, you can put together something pretty good to suit your needs. You know, when I quit lifting weights 2 years ago, I was handling 300-pound barbells, and my elbows were getting real bad. I just had to stop. I knew that I'd be having some serious problems. So 6 months ago, I started back up, and you know, at the most I do is 100 pounds. You know, I do 100-pound rows and squats, and that's fine. For my age, that is just fine. So, at any rate, I hope this motivates you, and you don't have to use the fact of money, or you need a gym or something like that. You know, you can put this all together, you know, cheaply, inexpensively. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and you can store it outside, as you can see. So anyways, thanks for watching.